Vladimir Klitschko says he wants Tyson Fury to win, but he doesn't know if he's mentally put together enough. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing if you want to become part of the gang notification gang. Please hit the bell icon. Shout out to the Super Chats channel donations, the Venmo donations, the Cash App, and the Patreon family. We working. Now, Vladimir Klitschko, he kind of gave his thoughts on Wilder Fury. It is fight week, big fight this weekend, and I'm looking forward to it. February 22nd, and this is what Klitschko had to say to The Sun. He says, I fought Fury and I sparred with Deontay Wilder. Knowing those guys both as people and in the ring, I believe either Tyson Fury will win on points or he will be knocked out. Which is, like, it's not really saying much. I think that's everyone in the world knows that Tyson Fury will either outbox Wilder or likely he'll get knocked out. So, you know, it's kind of a weird prediction. It's like hedging your bet. He says it all depends on the mental shape Fury is in. It's not about the physical shape. If you remember, I was training for a rematch with Tyson Fury that never happened because he got into cocaine and some other issues. It seems to me he is unstable with his discipline. It is like a gamble. You throw the dice and you never know what is going to come up. We don't know what kind of mental shape Fury is going to be in. I want him to win, but I'm not sure he is right. As a boxer, I would say Fury is really awkward because of his size and the way he moves. He is very mobile for a big man, very mobile. Wilder is pretty different too. They have different styles, different backgrounds, and will be at different weights. Everything is different, so I don't want to say who has the better style. That is questionable. You know, Klitschko to me didn't really say much, and he says he wants Fury to win. I'm trying to understand what this fascination is for Tyson Fury. Like, I could understand having fans, but Tyson Fury, as he's saying and declaring, is unstable, erratic, unpredictable. And I don't know, I'm just, when it comes to this fight, I'm seeing a lot of inherent bias, definitely from the UK, possibly because, you know, I feel like sometimes when fighters lose to a guy, they want them to win and do well because they feel like that'll make their loss not look as bad, you know, because if Wilder goes out and bludgeons and knocks Fury out, then you say, hey, this is the guy that lost to Wilder, got knocked out twice by Wilder, but Klitschko couldn't beat him. So maybe that's it. I've noticed that is like sometimes when a fighter has fought someone, they have this almost like they want to see him do well because they feel it, even if they beat the fighter. Like, let's say Floyd Mayweather versus Robert Guerrero. For whatever reason, he went to that particular fight when Robert Guerrero fought Danny Garcia, and I thought Danny Garcia easily and handily won, but allegedly Floyd Mayweather was saying that his old former foe Robert Guerrero beat Danny Garcia, or it was a draw. And I'm like, where's he seeing that? So sometimes, whether if you shared the ring, maybe you have just a different respect for the person, whether you lost to him or beat him, and you just want to see him do good because that either makes your loss more justified, or if you beat them, then maybe they feel it makes it more justified. But, you know, Tyson Fury, I don't think he's the quintessential heavyweight role model. He's just too all over the place. You know, he just did an interview saying he wants to, after the Wilder fight, go on a cocaine and hooker binge, hookers on the point or whatever. You know, Wilder don't do all that extra stuff. And why, like, for me, I think Wilder winning is just the better thing for boxing because he's charismatic, just like Tyson Fury is, but he's a knockout artist. People love knockouts in the heavyweight division, especially because, you know, you see two guys 6'6" and up, and they weigh 240 and up, you know, except for Wilder. He doesn't necessarily weigh that much, but you see these big behemoth guys that the average person standing next to him would be dwarfed by, right? And Wilder has more of the style that will attract the audience, especially in America. You know what I mean? Tyson Fury being a gypsy from the UK, you know, he's probably attracted some American fans, but Wilder being American born and being the style that I've been in this crowd. You know, I covered Wilder's probably last few fights, and when he's knocking out Luis Ortiz and Stavern and Brazil, I was at all those fights. The crowd is just like, oh, you know, it just, everybody stands up out of their seat. It's just so, it's like a car crash or something. It's just like, oh, you know, everybody watched it, almost like some World Star fight or something. You know, everyone just goes crazy. So I think Wilder winning, I don't know why, like Klitschko and so many people are saying, oh, I want Tyson Fury to win. For what? You know, I think the better thing for boxing is Wilder winning here. But I want to see a fair fight. You know, I never want to see a foul outcome based on any personal like feelings of like who I think would win or who I feel is better for the sport to win. I just want to see a fair fight. So we'll see how it plays out. But like Klitschko's saying, Tyson Fury is too all over the place, and he's hard to get a read on. 1 minute he'll say, I hate Dillian White, and then he say, hey, do another interview, I'm giving Dillian White an opportunity in one of my last 3 fights. Then he'll say, Dillian's a bum, I'll never fight White, I want to fight Chisora for my farewell fight. You know, he's just too all over the place. He said Wilder basically took to social media to really announce that he had signed contracts with Fury, and then Fury was doing interviews saying Wilder's a bum dossa, and he has no contract to fight me, he's just using the Gypsy King's name. You know, he's not really fighting me in February. And then now it's fight week and they are fighting in February. So it was like, what was the point of Tyson Fury? It's like, to me, it's not really clever. I feel like he just likes to do the double talk and say whatever he wants to try to confuse people, to make himself more enigmatic or mysterious. But to me, some people, I guess, could do it, like just that odd black sheep type of personality. But the way Tyson Fury does it just, you know, it just makes him contradict himself. It doesn't really work to me. You know, you get tired of it after a while. Like, just say thing A and then switch to B and then switch back to A. You know, it doesn't really do anything, you know. But that's just my opinion. Let me know what you guys think of what Klitschko said. He said he wants Fury to win, but he don't know if he's mentally stable. I don't know. Like I said, Tyson Fury, he's hard to determine how he really feels, and he's willing to say whatever. So you have to try to sift through it to determine what he's actually being truthful about and all this other stuff. So I'm not doing that. I'm not sifting through anything. Saturday is Judgment Day. We're gonna see. What up? Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We work.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.